friends. Welcome back to the Talkberry English podcast. I'm Lisa, your friendly host. I love football and storytelling in English.
And I'm Johnny. I'm super excited to be here with you. Together, we make learning English fun and easy.
Today's episode is all about an amazing football match, the UEFA Women's Euro 2025 final. England versus Spain, and guess what? It was full of drama, passion, and a big win for the Lionesses.
Yes, if you love football or want to hear a true story in easy English, this episode is perfect for you. Let's enjoy the story together. Let's get started.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really cut through the noise and get to what matters. And today, well, we're looking at a huge moment in sport. Just picture it. Basel Pack Stadium Women's Euro 2025 final. It's 1-1 after extra time, and everything, absolutely everything, comes down to penalties.
Oh, it was nail-biting stuff. We're talking England's massive 3-1 penalty shootout win against Spain. That was Sunday, July 27th, 2025. And our mission here really is to go beyond just the scoreline. We want to unpack the strategy, the sheer resilience, and maybe some of those individual stories that made this win so significant.
Exactly. And we've got some great sources to help us do that. The Guardian, the Daily Star, BBC Sport, Outlook India, Sportsmall, a real range. Think of this as your shortcut, Not just what happened, but why it was such a big deal. Those little details that make you go, aha.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Okay, so that incredible ending, but let's rewind a bit. How did we get there? This final, it wasn't just any match, was it?
No, definitely not. You had England, the holders, against Spain, the world champions, giants of the game.
And Spain, well, they were seen as the favorites, right? Given the recent history.
Oh, absolutely. Big time favorites for many. I mean, this was a rematch of the 2023 World Cup final, which, let's remember, Spain won 1-0.
Right. Sydney.
And they'd also just beaten England, 2-1 in the Nations League back in June?
Yeah.
So the narrative around Spain was all about this incredible style of play, almost second nature to them, strongest and most well-played squad. That was the kind of language being used. They looked formidable on paper.
They really did. But England's path to the final, that was something else. They weren't exactly cruising, were they? The whole comeback queens thing really took hold.
Yeah, it did. They lost their opener to France, which could have thrown everything off course. But then the knockouts, pure resilience. Remember coming back from 2-0 down against Sweden, won that on penalties?
And then Italy in the semis, denied by that 96th minute equalizer, then finding the winner in extra time. Chloe Kelly, again.
And here's a stat that just blows my mind. From the sources, England were actually leading for only 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
Wow.
Across the entire knockout stage before that final whistle against Italy.
4 minutes 52. What does that actually tell us about this team? It's not dominance, is it? It's something else.
It's pure character, isn't it?
Yeah.
It points to maybe a coaching approach and a team belief that's less about controlling the whole game and more about, sheer grit and striking when it counts.
Mental toughness.
Right. Tactical patience, maybe.
Definitely. And then the final starts, and it's Spain doing what Spain does.
Yeah, dominating possession. It was, nearly 65% overall?
64.9%, yeah. And they look sharp. 22 shots to England's 8. It felt like they were really knocking on the door.
And they got through. 25th minute, Mariona Caldente with the header.
Yeah.
Good build-up, too, involving Betele, Bonmati, Del Castillo.
Classic Spain. But Serena Wegman had made a bit of a gamble with the lineup, hadn't she? She had. Lauren James starting, despite carrying that ankle injury. And Wegman switched her and Lauren Hemp onto opposite wings.
Yeah, tactical tweak. Maybe trying to replicate what Germany did against Spain in the semis, sitting a bit deeper, denying those wide areas.
Could be, but it didn't quite work out for James, did it? The sources say she clearly struggled.
Yeah. Forced off in the 40th minute.
Yeah.
And on comes Chloe Kelly.
The impact sub turned emergency sub. And again, what an impact. That felt like the moment the game shifted.
Absolutely. That equalizer in the 57th minute, It was just brilliant football, end to end.
Started with Hampton in goal, right?
Yeah. Hampton to Walsh, Stanway involved, And Kelly whips in that perfect cross.
And Russo heads it home. Beautiful goal.
It really sums up England's character, like the sources said. That ability to come from behind again and again.
Yeah.
They just never, ever give in.
Is that more Weigmann's influence, do you think, or just something in the players themselves?
It's got to be a mix, surely.
Hmm.
But Weigmann's definitely fostered that environment, that belief.
Okay, so 1-1. Then extra time. Which sounds like it was just a real battle.
It was a slog. Not many clear chances. England, they were getting pushed back quite a bit, defending deep. A real grind.
And that's when we saw that incredible story about Lucy Bronze. Forced off injured on her 140th
cap. Yeah, with a knee injury.
Yeah.
But then it came out later.
Mhm.
She'd played the entire tournament like that.
With a fractured tibia. I mean, how do you even do that? The pain threshold.
Unbelievable commitment. Just staggering.
So no more goals. It had to be penalties, didn't it? The tension must have been immense.
You could feel it. And for England, oh boy, it didn't start well.
No. Beth Mead slips. VAR rules a double touch, which you can't do.
Right. Illegal.
Her retake is saved by Catakal. Then Leah Williamson, the captain, her penalty is saved too. 2 saves from calls straight off.
At that point, you're thinking, uh-oh, here we go. Spain must have felt pretty good.
Definitely. But then, Hannah Hampton, what a performance from the keeper.
Oh, she was incredible. The hero. Saved 2 penalties from Caldente. And crucially, from Bonmati. Described as a fairy tale moment for her.
Yeah.
Just ice cool under that pressure.
And Spain kind of faltered too, didn't they? Salma Paralelo put hers wide as well.
Yeah, so between Hampton saves and Paralluelo's miss, Spain failed to score 3 times. That really cracked the door open for England.
And guess who steps up for the potentially decisive kick?
Had to be, didn't it? Chloe Kelly. Again.
And you could just see the confidence. Remember, she said, I don't miss penalties twice after missing one against Sweden earlier.
Yeah, totally cool, totally composed. That mindset.
And bang, she scores. England win 3-1 on penalties, back-to-back European champions.
Amazing. And think about Weigmann's record.
Mm-hmm.
England have never lost a shootout under her.
Incredible. World Cup last 16, finalissima, now this Euros final. What does that tell you about how she prepares them for those moments?
It's meticulous, isn't it?
Mm.
It has to be. The psychological side, the practice, the trust she builds.
Mm.
She clearly understands the penalty pressure cooker like few others. It's not luck.
Not at all. So let's talk about the scale of this achievement. It's huge.
Oh, it's historic. Back-to-back Euros is one thing, but this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first major trophy any England team has won on foreign soil.
Wow, okay.
And the first English senior team, men's or women's, to win 2 major tournaments. Ever.
That really puts it in perspective. No wonder some sources are throwing around phrases like greatest English sports team of all time.
It's a serious claim now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so much of that comes down to Serena Weigmann.
The maestro.
Absolutely. Her 3rd European title in a row. Netherlands in 2017, England 2022, now 2025. Unbelievable consistency.
And her calmness on the touchline. The coolest woman in the stadium, they called her, making the right calls when things weren't going to plan.
That tactical flexibility combined with the calm head. It's a winning formula.
Beyond the team and the coach, though, some of those individual stories are just fantastic. We've mentioned Chloe Kelly a few times, but her whole season.
Yeah. Quite a journey. Couldn't get a regular start at City, goes on loan to Arsenal, wins the Champions League with them.
Right.
Then comes back into the England setup and becomes this ultimate clutch player, the super sub, the big game player. It's about seizing those moments.
Definitely. And what about Michelle Aguimang, 19 years old?
It's an incredible story. Young player of the tournament. She apparently used to be a ball girl at Wembley.
No way.
Yeah, and then she pops up with those vital equalizers in the quarters and semis. The savior, they called her. What an inspiration.
And we have to mention Lucy Bronze again. Playing through that fractured tibia, just sheer grit.
Mind-boggling determination. And Jess Carter, too. Dropped for the semifinal.
Right.
Then comes back into the final and puts in an absolutely outstanding defensive shift.
Yeah.
That shows real character, real resilience.
It does. And even on the losing side, you have to acknowledge Aitana Bonmati. Player of the tournament, deservedly so.
Yeah. Brilliant player. And apparently very humble afterwards, asking forgiveness for her penalty miss. Shows real class.
This victory, it feels bigger than just football, doesn't it? The impact these Lionesses have had.
Oh, absolutely. Sources talk about them changing the fabric of the country, opening doors, using their platform.
And the fans, the support out there in Basel was amazing. Any worries about not having that massive home crowd seem to just disappear?
Yeah, the traveling support was immense. And you saw that sort of front side too. The proper England chants, the signs about picky tea being better than tapas.
Classic. But a fun rivalry.
Exactly. It just shows that connection they've built. And the hope now is, that this gives another massive boost to the women's game back home.
Like the surge in attendances we saw in the WSL after Euro 2022.
Precisely. Keep that momentum going. This team isn't just winning, they're building something bigger.
And for anyone wanting to celebrate with them, there's that open-top bus parade planned, right?
That's right. Tuesday, July 29th, along the Mall in London, ending up at Buckingham Palace for a ceremony Alex Scott's hosting. It should be quite the occasion.
Sounds amazing. So wrapping this up then, what an epic win. Character, tactics, individual brilliance, they showed it all.
They really did. It wasn't just about lifting the trophy. It was how they did it. Constantly overcoming setbacks, finding ways to win when maybe they weren't at their absolute best for the whole 90 or 120 minutes.
Which leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? This team, they don't just collect silverware. They seem to specialize in rewriting scripts and showing this incredible never say die attitude.
Exactly. So maybe the question for you listening is, what can we all learn from that? From their ability to dig deep to face down adversity, both on the pitch and maybe off it too. As they keep inspiring people and pushing boundaries in sport, how does their journey really underline that power of sticking together, of believing, and of just pure individual resilience when it matters most?